Hey good people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Zippy. Thank you so much for tuning in. And on today's episode, I'll be discussing on how to start a side hustle. We all know how having a side hustle is important in our today's economy. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, like and leave a comment. Sometimes picking a side hustle that will work for you can be overwhelming, and most of people are not able to decide on which side hustle to start. I will be discussing 6 things or 6 steps that will help you to discover or to know which side hustle it's good for you or the side hustle that will work for you. The first one is listing down your hobbies, your skills and your gifts. Hobbies are things that you love doing. When we go to skills, this is what you have learned in education institutions, maybe a course that you have done. You get skills from that. Then about gifts, this is what comes naturally. Maybe you can get someone who can do oratory very well, who can do graphic design very well. So when you combine all these things, they will help you to get to know what business that you can start. You can't just pick a business because your friend do it or your relative are doing it and they have maybe succeeded in it. You should look at what you are good in, what you love doing, what you are skilled at, and what you are gifted at. For a business to succeed, you should do a business that you love doing. Don't copy it from someone, maybe because you have seen it has gone well with them, and maybe when you try doing that job, after some time you get tired and the business will start collapsing. So make sure when you pick a business that you love doing. After outlining your hobbies, you will base that business that you want to open from those hobbies, so that the business that you want to start will be a business that you will be enjoying doing it or you love doing it. Also, a business that you are skilled at, you have skills, you know how to do it, and also you are gifted at. You can be gifted in doing something and maybe others are not gifted at the same. And when you do that certain business, it will come out very well. Second is narrow down the list to 2 or 3 things that you are absolutely passionate about. In the list that we made in the part 1 or in the first step, where you are to list your hobbies, your skills and your gifts, now you can narrow the list to 2 or 3 main things that you are passionate about. Think of a passion like a backup generator that will keep you going when nothing else will. Passion is what will keep you going when maybe you are experiencing low income. Not every business that you are starting will start with a high note. Many businesses, when starting, they start with low income. They start with very low income, and if you are not passionate about it, you will stop doing the business or you will leave that business. So when you have passion, it will act as a backup generator to keep you going. Even if the job is not giving at first, or you are not earning much as you expected from that job, when you have passion on that job, it will help you to keep trying, keep doing it, keep doing researches, and finally or eventually you have attained the target that you wanted to earn from that business. So I would urge you to do a business that you are passionate on. Then consider what it takes to run a successful business of your interest. You can start by exposing yourself to those people who are doing the same business that you want to start. By doing this, you learn from them. You learn the mistake that they are doing. You learn the things that are helping them to propel higher. You will learn what is required to do that business, and by this you would be able to do your business smoothly. For example, if you want to do an online business or a content creation business, you know what it takes. You should research on what it takes for you to do it successfully or for it to be successful. So first you should know that you are needed a gadget for recording, a camera, maybe a phone or a good phone with a good camera, then a mic. You should learn on what to talk to people. what to give them, what your audience want to hear from you. And after doing this research, you'll know what to do and how to run your business. You should be reading more and listening to more people who are creating content so that you can get ideas. And by doing this, you will be perfect in that area of that business that you want to start. The fourth thing is assess your access to the resources. The resources that are required for you to continue that business that you want to start. How can you get them? For example, if money is what is needed, do you have that money, or you are planning to take a loan to start that business or to facilitate that business? I would discourage any person taking a loan to start a new business because you have not done a good research on that business. You don't know whether the business will give you money immediately, or the business will take time before you get that money, or before you recover the money that you took as loan. And remember, when you take a loan, you will pay with interest. And maybe the business that you want to do, it may collapse, anything can happen, or the income that it will generate is not able to cover the loan and also to pay that interest that you are required to pay with the loan. So I would advise, if you want to do a business, you can save for that business because it is a side hustle, meaning you are employed somewhere. So as you are serving wherever you are, you can save some money to start this side hustle other than picking or taking a loan. Another factor that you need to assess is time. Even if it's a side hustle job or it is a small job, make sure you give it the attention it requires. Give it time. Even if you have another job that you are doing, make sure even this small job that you want to start, you will allocate good time for it. Don't focus on the job that you are doing right now and forget about the job that you want to start. If you don't give it attention that it requires or the time it requires, you'll find that the job that you have started, it won't go far, it will collapse on the way, and maybe you may get losses, which is not good. So make sure you allocate time for that job you want to start, because you may get some people, they start this side hustle in mind, knowing that if this business goes well, it can be the main business and they can come out from there from being employed. So you should give this small business that you are starting good time, the total attention that it requires, because you never know what will happen in years to come or in future. It might grow to be a bigger business that will act as the main business that you may require to do. The fifth step is do a business plan. It may sound hard to do it, but it's simple. The first thing that you should ask yourself is, are you going to sell products or give services? If it's product, how are they available? Whatever product you want to sell or to start selling, is it on demand or each and every person is having it? Is the competition high? I would advise you choose a product that is on demand, something that is not easily accessible, or something that is not with everyone. So choose a product that is on demand, or service that is on demand at that place you'll be locating it. After choosing a product or a service, also you should look at the target market. Who are those people who will buy your product? Are they located at a certain place? Will it make you to be traveling to that place to sell that product? For example, if you are selling something that is highly used by students, you need to know when they need that thing, when you should get them in large numbers, when they are maybe in school, not in holidays. Also, you should focus on how you package yourself, how you package your products, how you do your service. Also matters a lot in a business. And lastly, you need to do a market research. All this is on business planning. So you need to do a market research, know whether that business that you want to start, will it be earning you money? That product that you want to sell, is it on demand? That service that you want to do, does it have more customers? And by doing all this, you will get to know which kind of business you will start. The last step is, or the last thing is, think big, start small, and start now. You may be having big ideas, but when starting, it is not a must to start huge. You can start with baby steps. You can start small and grow gradually. So be patient with that business. Whatever you are earning, whether it's small, just believe in it. Put more effort, do more research, and invest in that business. And after some time, you'll get more good result. You'll get more money, and you'll get what you have been wishing to attain. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I just hope you learned something. You picked 1 or 2 lessons from this, and I appreciate so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for all this support. I don't take it for granted. May you be blessed, and let's keep it locked. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Bye bye until the next episode.